Santa, tell me if you're really there. Don't make me fall in love again if you won't be here next year. Santa, tell me if December comes, I bet you want to.
Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make these DIY Starbucks candles. They are very easy to make and super festive for the holiday season, so let's just get started. The materials you will be needing are some candle wicks, wax, a paper cup, a brown or an orange crayon, some type of red pigment, cutouts of the Starbucks logo, and some type of fragrance oil. I went ahead and used gingerbread because it was festive. Using a glue gun, you just want to glue the candle wick to the bottom of the paper cup, and the next step is going to be to melt your wax, and that's going to depend on the directions on your specific type of wax. So you want to go ahead and do that, and then you want to add in the fragrance oil and the red dye to it. And once you have that mixture, you can go ahead and pour it into the paper cup as I'm doing here. And then what I did to keep the candle wick upright was I attached 2 pieces of tape to either side of the wick, and then I attached those pieces of tape to 2 different objects on either side of the paper cup. This is a weird concoction, but it worked for me and it might work for you. So you just want to let that dry for about an hour, and after it's hardened, you want to go ahead and start peeling off the paper cup very carefully as I'm doing here. The next step is going to be to create that fake candle whipped cream at the top, and for that you want to melt some white candle wax very slightly. You don't want to melt it too much because you want to give it that chunky texture of the whipped cream. So once you get it to look the way you want it to look, you can go ahead and start placing it on top of the surface of the cup that you've created until you get it to look the way that you want it to look. The next step is going to be to drizzle that mocha drizzle or caramel drizzle on top, and for that you're just going to melt the crayons on top of the whipped cream, and then you're just going to glue the Starbucks logo onto the cup wherever you think it looks right. And the final step is going to be a cleanup step. You just want to trim the wick a little bit so that it looks much cleaner, and then you can use it or you can give it as a gift to someone, and ta-da! Your candles are done. I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. I love you.